Okay, first grade, welcome back to lesson 2 of the book Awesome. If you would like to hear this story in its entirety, then you need to go to Clever and click on your Myon icon and type the word awesome. For today, we will only be focusing on pages 10 through 17. Our job today as readers is to retell the story, including key details. When you retell a story, you tell the story in order, and key details are important things that happen to the character. Today we will use the strategy called What's Most Essential. When we are retelling, we need to remember to tell what's important. Tell it in the order it happened, and tell it in a way that makes sense. Try not to tell too much. Meanwhile, Woody was missing his old friend, who was now far too popular to spend time with him. In fact, Woody was feeling quite left out. "All I ever hear is how great Marvin is. I can do great things too," Woody muttered, but nobody was listening. So if I were to retell what happened on this page, I would need to say it in a shorter way. I would say, Woody is feeling left out and he wants to do great things like his friend, but no one is paying attention to him. Woody decided to get some attention of his own. Things quickly spiraled out of control. And here you need to pay close attention to the pictures of what Woody's doing. On the left-hand side, I see that there's a sleeping fox and Woody is about to sprinkle something on top of that fox's head. And then on the right-hand page, I see that a squirrel has built up this nice little stack of acorns, and Woody looks like he knocks it all over. And then at the bottom of the right-hand side, I see Woody is chewing through a branch, and he drops it on top of the bear's head. The following day, a forest meeting was called. More than one local resident had something not so awesome to say about Woody. Marvin couldn't believe that his friend could be so mischievous, but he agreed to look into it all the same. Now it's your turn. Just tell me the one most important thing that happened in the middle so far. Remember that when you're retelling, you only tell what's important. Make sure what you tell makes sense and don't tell too much. Deep in the forest, Woody was up to no good, something that would be sure to get him noticed. And I see in the pictures, he looks like he's chewing away the statue they made of Marvin. And he's saying hee 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 as he drives off his little cart. Marvin soon realized that his neighbors were right. So here, Marvin figures out Woody is up to no good. This connects to the previous event you said, because Marvin said he was going to look into what Woody was doing, and now he finds out what he's doing. Okay, time to get out your notebook. We will describe what happened in the middle of the story using complete sentences. We will also draw a picture showing what happened in this part of the story, the middle, and include the characters and setting in your picture. So in your notebook, you should draw a nice big rectangle. And in that rectangle is where you're going to draw a picture of what happened in the middle of the story. Make sure you pick an important part because we've been learning about what's most essential, right? So we want to pick something that was important. And then make sure you have the characters' names. You can go back in the text looking for that. And you draw the setting. Then, below your picture box, you will need to write this sentence in the middle and tell what happened in the middle of the story.